Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Out of the Gate. I'm Justin.
And I'm Max. And our guest?
I'm Tyler.
This is Tyler Beasley, or Farmer Bees, as a lot of people know him.
From TikTok, we actually have our first famous person here on the podcast.
Don't know about all that.
Oh, man. 10,000 followers?
55,000.
54.
I'm not famous.
I'm not.
Well, I want to go ahead and start off real quick, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
We got a lot of flack. I got a lot of flack this week and this weekend about not having our podcast last week. And and so I want to officially apologize. That was my fault. No one else's. My fault.
I don't know. By the time he woke up from his nap, I was asleep for my nap. So
I was. That was my fault. He had something to do, and I went ahead and took a nap. And I had 2 alarms set. They didn't go off. So
sorry, guys.
Yep, sorry. And again, sorry, Bees, because I didn't think we were gonna be able to get you on after that week.
You did it on purpose, I think, is what it was. I think you hit snooze and said, "I'm just gonna go back to bed. I ain't got time for this."
I don't want to deal with Tyler.
That's probably what it was, to be completely honest with you.
But yeah, we were gonna have you and Weston here. We're still working on that. We might have Weston as a permanent,
he ought to be.
He's got some stuff going on right now, so we'll let him figure it out for himself. So it's Halloween, guys.
That it is. Happy Halloween.
Sorry, tomorrow's November.
Time to get spooky.
I feel like it's like beginning of 2020 still.
Spooky, bud.
I know. October's done here and gone.
Yeah.
It went by quick.
Y'all doing anything tonight? Dressing up? Parties? Nothing like that?
I'm taking it easy.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to get some Mexican to go and go home and eat on that.
That's a good idea. You dress up? Who'd you guys dress up as?
I dressed up as Earl Dibbles Jr.
So you just dressed normal?
Pretty much. Close to it.
I attempted for the Rambo, but I couldn't find a wig, so a lot of people mistakenly got me as the bully from the Karate Kid.
William Zabka.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I think that might even be better.
I thought you were dressed as a ninja.
There you go. There was like 8 other things that everybody thought I was. I was like, well, I executed this pretty poorly.
You were the man of many colors last night.
Yes, I was.
I'm gonna be Shaggy tonight from Scooby-Doo.
That's a pretty good match.
Yeah.
And then the dogs are gonna be Scooby and Scrappy-Doo.
Scooby and Scrappy-Doo?
Well, I got 2 dogs, and there's 2 dogs.
Oh, so you're gonna have both of them at appearance.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I've got a memory, and for some reason this was set at church camp, but it was a Halloween story.
Our church camp is always fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was church camp.
It was not supposed. The things we did, you wouldn't think it was church camp, but you know.
So I've heard.
That's not true.
Okay. Anyways, so here it is. You ready?
Yeah.
In a bright day in the middle of the night, 2 dead men got up to fight,
What?
back to back to one each other. They both pulled out their swords and shot each other.
That's a zombie, man.
Wait, what?
One deaf cop heard the noise. He went up there and shot those 2 boys. And if you don't believe this story is true, go ask the blind man because he saw it too.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, what? And you heard that at church camp?
Yeah. You don't remember the stuff that we've heard from church
Who
camp?
told you that?
Connor?
Oh, sounds about
How about
right.
this? Mount Rushmore.
Yep.
I'm all covered in blood.
What?
I shot for a Barney.
And this was church camp?
With an M61. I went to his funeral. I went to his grave.
If I learned anything about church camp from you
Still
guys,
throwing
it's I wish I would have
flowers.
went to church camp.
I threw a grenade. Yeah.
Man, our church camp was fun.
What about dashing through the snow with a broken pair of skis, and around he goes, crashing through the trees. The snow is turning red. I think he's almost dead. Waking up in the hospital with stitches in his head. Oh, 911, 911, Santa Claus is dead. Rudolph came in, one of them 16, and shot him in the head. Hey, Barbie doll, Barbie tried to save his life, but a G.I. Joe from Mexico stabbed her with a knife. That's all the stuff that we heard from church camp.
Not even like
hymns.
Yeah, or like one song.
You remember the Alligator King?
I may fly over the infantry.
Oh my gosh!
The Lord's Army.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, the Lord's Army.
Fly in the infantry.
Ride
in the cavalry.
Shoot the artillery.
I'm in the Lord's Army. Is that how it goes?
Fly over the enemy. Zoom over the enemy.
Zoom over the
Yeah.
But I'm in the Lord's Army.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know that one too, but I don't think I learned that in church camp.
Fair enough.
I think I learned that in church.
I learned it at VBS.
Yeah. Sounds alright. It was funny.
Yeah, it was funny either way.
So here's a couple of memes. I got them on the phone, so it won't come up because I didn't really. I was working on something else, but I'm just gonna put some spider webs. This is like us. So we're gonna put some spider webs up.
Right.
And just our neighbor putting up all the other skeletons. Can you imagine seeing that?
It's like the big yellow house in Boonville. You know what I'm talking about? On the corner over by the museum.
Yeah.
The huge yellow one. They always decorate it up real big.
I seen above that little vape shop there on the corner. They got some skeletons up there too. I guess I thought somebody was living up there, but apparently that apartment's abandoned. The windows are broken. It's always been dark in there.
You're talking about the one on the corner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my uncle used to own that. My uncle used to own that building.
Really?
Yeah. Oh man, he never fixed it up because it was a lost hope.
Really?
Yeah. Windows broken. Yeah, it was bad.
Well, yeah, they're not in good shape right there on the corner.
No, they really aren't.
There's some really nice houses though in some parts through there.
Oh yeah.
Well, they had to tear down the one building where they put the park at because it was falling over.
Yeah, they had it on. They had them stilts on there holding it up for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. I mean, they're old. It happens. Settling and stuff.
Yeah.
I got another meme.
Oh,
and I think Beasley might like this one. He's already seen it, but I think he'd still like it. But it's, you may be cool, but you'll never be Waylon Jennings driving a big rig or driving with Big Bird and shotgun. Love that.
Yeah. Oh.
Is that your time to get up?
Yeah.
Time to wake up.
So, I think the funniest thing about
not work potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the proof right there. The funny thing about that meme is when would you ever expect him to do anything with the cartoon characters from that show?
Right.
Like, he's one of the last singers you would expect to like want to,
Man, never even show up at Dukes of Hazzard, but yet he'll show
like
up
Waylon James will, show up and do, he'll show up for
Sesame
the
Street
Sesame
is fair
Street,
game.
Yeah.
Here's our last one because we got a pretty big episode.
He went from the Dukes of Hazzard straight to the streets. Him and Big Bird thugging.
Somehow he found it. On Sesame Street.
He said, "I'm running this trash can now."
Oh, geez.
Here's the last one. I think that's pretty funny. If we lose, we get baptized. If they lose, they go out drinking with us. And I want to know how that ends up. Like, who won?
What are they playing?
I know.
They're playing Uno.
Real big decision for
Oh,
that.
man. Well, we got Hot Topics next. It's been a pretty busy week. I don't know if you all noticed, but here we are coming in hot.
Yeah.
I forgot to do that, so there we go. The Alec Baldwin. What do y'all think about that?
I mean, that's rough.
I heard a few. At first, I was like, why would you even have a live round anywhere close? But apparently, they didn't have live rounds in it. I heard last night that supposedly it's something to do with they amped up the powder in it or in the gun. They did something to the gun and made the blank shoot.
Well, what I heard happened was they were showing somebody that it was a real gun. They shot an actual bullet in it.
Yeah.
And somehow a piece of the bullet got shaved off, got lodged in the actual barrel.
Really?
Yeah,
So that's what shot.
So so then they cleared it. Like the gun was cleared and looked at, and it was quote unquote safe as far as everyone knew. They obviously didn't clean the gun before they did it, which they should have done.
Which, I mean, there's a lot of common sense there. I think that was kind of blown out the window either way.
Right. So then when they shot the blank in it, it was enough.
So there's a piece left in the barrel.
Yeah, it was enough to shoot that out, is what I heard.
Well, either way, they're already, even without that, whoever's doing all the investigation, they're already charging Alec Baldwin, not for that, but the safety precautions that they didn't take.
See, another thing is, even if it's a blank
the film studio get
but you
Baldwin?
gotta understand, in show business, the producer is responsible for everybody's safety on and off the set, no matter what. Alec Baldwin is the top producer of that movie. So that's why, and that's the thing I don't get. If he knew that, why did he take a gun? Because they have.
Why would they not use a prop gun anyway?
Well, here's the thing: the armor. They have an armorer that's that. By law, they're the only ones to handle guns on a set or on any kind of workaround. Well, that gun, in what I've read, was not given to Alec by an armor. It was by another executive producer and was not cleared in front of him.
So that's a big no anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they said that there was so many. You can watch or look at it. There lists of things that they didn't do.
You know, I understand. And at that point, I mean, I guess you could technically charge him with involuntary manslaughter easily. But I feel like that's one of those things where if I was the family and, like, the family of the girl or whatever that died, if somebody came up to me and was like, hey, do you want to press charges? I think I'd say no.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it sucks that this happened, but it was a freak accident.
It really was.
Like, Alec Baldwin, I mean, obviously that's what manslaughter is. Like, he didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's really distraught about it. But I think he'll end up with an involuntary manslaughter charge.
But he's a celebrity, so he'll probably get everything dropped within about a month anyway.
I think another thing people can take away from that is, that just goes to show, like, even if it's a fake gun or a real gun, I mean, you really shouldn't point it at somebody.
Exactly.
And that's kind of the common sense thing I see.
Exactly.
I heard someone saying, well, he was pointing it at the camera. Well, I mean, if you're going to film, you could take 3 steps away from the camera and just let it record.
Right, yeah.
It's not that hard to take 2 seconds out of your day to step to the side.
What no one understands is that it was a cinematographer or something.
Yeah.
They were doing the actual shot that she was taking. It was supposed to look like he was pointing the gun at the camera. It was for a poster. That's what it was for.
Oh, okay.
And it was him going like, and I know none of our viewers are going to be able to see it, but imagine me looking straight at you and pointing the gun at that was supposed to be the shot.
Down the barrel shot, and they wanted the smoke.
Exactly.
I highly doubt they're going to release that poster.
Oh yeah.
If they did, I'm buying it.
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
It's one of them. We're gonna see that picture on like moments before disaster. You know, photos with disturbing backgrounds on it or something. You know.
Yeah.
I can see it now.
Oh man.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Yeah, especially for a guy that's well known to be one of the nicest guys in Hollywood.
Yeah, I know.
It was honestly just terrible all the way around.
100%. It's terrible all the way around. But, I don't think there'd be any unfortunate way of, like, that happening. No. Out of all the things, or out of all the movies that we have today, and it's just so happens to be that one Western movie that this happens to. I mean, of course, this has happened in the past, like, once that I know of. It was, supposed to be, like, Bruce Lee's son or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard something about that.
Yeah, he was shot, but that was, I think, the same. It was an actual live round. But, that's the only other incident I've heard of that was similar to this one.
I saw a thing on the Facebook. Well, I didn't.
Oh, you mean Meta?
Oh, Meta, yeah. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
But somebody I worked with then, they were like, yeah, somebody was commenting about the whole Alec Baldwin thing. And it was like somebody who really likes gun control. And they were like, well, people who be using guns and stuff, they really ought to know never to point a gun at somebody, blah, 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 because, it's dangerous in the wrong hands. So then a conservative person commented back and they go, so you're saying that it was the person's fault and not the gun's fault? And they're like, yeah. So they're like, so guns don't kill people.
They pretty much summed it up right there.
So the Meta thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you want to go into that? Or
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to add to the Alec Baldwin thing?
No.
I'm good to go into this Facebook.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, so this all be interesting.
Well then, do you want to tell him or you want me to?
You can, because all I know is the basic. Mark Zuckerberg was trying to rename Facebook Meta.
Okay, yeah.
Why?
Because he thinks that Facebook is in his term. What was that thing that we used earlier for the band?
That dude's got to be the dumbest billionaire I've ever seen in my life.
He's trying to attract more younger younger users. That's his target.
That's what TikTok's for.
Exactly. Well, he said that
Facebook is obviously for,
the name he thinks is like the main reason why nobody's wanting to log into Facebook anymore.
No, that ain't got nothing to do with it.
It's got nothing to do with it.
I'll tell you what it is. It just happened.
Died,
when it started, that's all it was younger people.
Yeah.
That's why MySpace died. Every social account has its time and then it leaves.
Yeah.
Look at Vine. Look at Instagram. Look at
Rest in peace to Vine.
MySpace. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, Vine had its way. It was big, and then
all of a sudden a year old.
It was only a year old.
Yeah. If
then they come out with TikTok. TikTok and Vine are basically the same thing. You think about it.
Pretty much.
Longer videos on TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
3 minutes now.
You can do 3 minutes now?
Yeah, you can do 3 minutes now.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's why I've started thinking about doing music videos.
You heard it here first, folks. Tyler Beasley's gonna do music videos.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is just what's Twitter gonna come out as?
I haven't used
the Cardinal.
Twitter
I don't know.
Probably. We get on some of that Cardinal and send out a Cardinal. Send out a brand new Cardinal.
No, the pigeon. That's what it's gonna be. The pigeon.
Yeah, the pigeon.
Pigeon.
I just sent a pigeon to my cousin. I'm talking about king size sheets and what they're called in England.
What would they be called in England?
I don't know. Ask the White Shrew. He's the one that wanted to know.
Why can't they be king size sheets in England?
Because that's what we call them here. They gotta call them like president size sheets or something. It's pretty simple. A presidential sized bed set over here right for you. You and your wife can share it and be right nice and comfortable. Come on down to, we got King's Great Buys Plus. Come on down to President's Great Size Buys Plus down here.
Old Bill Clinton was using them presidential sized beds, wasn't he?
Yeah. He did not use those president sized sheets.
I did not use those presidential beds.
Yeah, he did not. So Congress and all of them, he did not.
He did not.
It was a lie. He asked no one to lie for him.
Which every man knows, when you ask your best friend not to lie, that means
lie.
Yeah, me
and Justin, that's how we got out of things.
I'd much rather have that going on now than a stuttering puppet, though.
Yeah, that's true.
We better get off
that
the politics.
Yeah,
we better get off politics real
quick. What were we
quick.
talking about? This Facebook change.
Yeah.
This Mark Zuckerberg is...
Yeah. So what do you think about it, Tyler? You think they should change it?
No, leave it how it is.
He ain't even been on Facebook in, 8 years?
I get on Facebook like once a year, like typically on my birthday, just to see which one of my mom's friends tells me happy birthday. But
you check out your mom's friends, huh?
Other than that, I don't really use it.
Women.
Yeah, I posted on it like 3 months ago for like a week straight.
You did?
I was like, I'm done with it. Yeah, I got on there and posted a few things, but
I don't
know. I just quit using it. I usually use Instagram or TikTok now. Snapchat.
Oh, you actually have. You changed your profile picture.
Yeah, I updated it.
Oh, okay. Well, for everybody that didn't know what it was before, I will post it right now. And for you, if you don't know what I'm talking about.
That was the young one,
It's the
right?
chicken one,
Yeah.
The young one who home the chicken.
I love that picture, dude. I have this as my his contact picture.
Yeah, that was my picture since like 5th grade.
But why the chicken?
Why not? Freaking.
The way he's looking at that camera is, yeah, come at me. Me and my chicken will whoop you.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's how it goes.
You don't want to fight this
That was
chicken.
intimidating for a 5th grader to have as their background picture. Nobody messed with me. You guys realize nobody messed with me all through high school or anything. It's because of that picture.
Nobody messed with you because you were funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I set an example either way.
Famous man over here setting examples, leaving his mark.
Oh, man.
No, I'll tell you how you leave your mark.
Oh, no.
Like a dog, you go pee on every tree you see.
I'm just going to start peeing on everything that's mine.
So anyway, I started blasting. That's pretty much what Alec Baldwin said.
Walmart.
Poor guy.
Go into Walmart, you're like, oh, I don't want to buy this. Whip it out, pee on it.
You get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know. Not from experience, just some friends I know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, do you remember the old prank that we pulled on him last year?
On me?
Yeah, with
Which
his
prank?
cousin.
No, that wasn't no fun. Y'all had me thinking I was gonna be in some big trouble.
Oh, that was awesome.
Your
Bro.
aunt would have killed you.
You sound like you're about to cry.
Well, I mean, you guys go ahead and tell the story. You might as well.
Oh, okay.
All right, you got her, man?
I don't know. I want to get in trouble, though.
You ain't gonna get in trouble. I'll take the blame. Well, just don't use his name, even though you already did.
Cut it out.
Yeah, just put a bleep over it. Bleep. Can you do that? That'd be
I've already got it on
we'll
here.
call him
Really?
Mark.
Yeah, we'll call him Mark.
Cousin of mine, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler's definitely not cousin Mark.
Yeah, just to clear that up, I am not Mark.
Are you going? You gonna tell a story here?
You want to?
I can.
Okay, go ahead.
So we're all out at this buddy's house, and we're at a fire, and me, Max, and Mark decided we're gonna go to
McDonald's.
the McDonald's and go get food. So we go and we drive out there, and Mark's sitting in the back seat screaming and crying about how he's got to pee. It's like, I gotta pee, and it was in the middle of COVID, so we couldn't go inside to go pee in McDonald's. And we're like, all right, we'll just run down the hill and go pee on the side of the building. So he's like, okay, yeah, whatever. So he does. He goes and pees beside this building in this alleyway. And we end up calling Tyler. We're like, Tyler. Mark had to go pee, so we told him to go pee on the side of the building. And the cops came and arrested him for public urination. Taylor goes, what?
No!
No! What? You're kidding. You have to be kidding.
I wasn't worried about myself, but I figured if Mark did get arrested while I was watching him, I think I drove him. That's the reason why I was watching him, and my aunt wouldn't have been very happy with me at that point. She was already all heated up at him for something else he did stupid like that, so it wouldn't have turned out very good at all.
He put his truck down the hill.
We don't need to talk about
No, we don't.
Oh, Mark.
that. Mark's had his license for a week and a half, and he's already hit 2 deer and a dog.
Are you serious?
Yeah, seriously.
He told me the other day he put the truck in like 3 different ditches.
Yeah, on purpose too. Yeah, I know.
Oh, what a goof. What a goof.
Well, Beasley, another thing we've all done together is we went to Louisiana.
That was a good trip.
We did. That was a good trip.
That was one of the best trips I've ever had in my life.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I had a very good time every minute.
I'm glad I actually went this time because before that, you guys went to Tennessee and I wasn't able to go because
we went down to Nashville.
Suspicion of COVID.
Oh, that's right.
Parents wouldn't let me go. Then, 2 months later, it blows up.
Yeah.
So and then we can't go now.
Yeah, that
Christmas
steak
morning.
place is still closed.
Yeah,
It's
it's
literally
very
checked
depressing
this
because
morning.
that place was amazing.
Yeah,
Is
they're
amazing.
rebuilding.
Yeah, they
But,
come in and cut off all the meat you want.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
I checked
very
because
good.
that's where we're going for my brother's bachelor party.
Oh yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna go down there and we're gonna take him to the Rodizio.
Is it going to be open soon?
Um,
have you seen when?
They don't have any. It just says they're still closed.
Oh, well, that's kind of a kick.
So Louisiana trip.
What about? Oh, I was just saying. I was just saying.
I mean, that was a fun trip. I
Yeah,
mean,
it was a fun trip.
It was
Three of
fantastic.
us guys.
I'm just trying to go through things that we've all done.
we hopped in the old F-150 and
Yeah.
me and Justin up front. We was just chilling out, and Max slept 90% of the time,
Yep.
all sprawled in the back
I
seat.
feel like 90% is an understatement. He slept
Yeah.
like 98% of the
Yeah.
time.
We did. I mean, it was a 12-and-a-half-hour drive.
Yeah,
down
Tyler
there.
drove the whole way.
I
Yeah,
had
I mean-
to sleep in case you got tired. You know,
That's
I had
true.
to
That's
drive.
good. I mean, we
Yeah, 'cause
stopped
I wasn't
off
allowed
at,
to drive.
we
Yes,
stopped
he was
off
not
at
allowed to
Cracker Barrel
drive.
and
And would you like to explain why?
My license was suspended.
you'll have that on the big job.
Wait, were they suspended or expired?
Suspended.
I mean, I've had mine. Mine been suspended too. So I mean, we've
Yeah,
all been
yeah.
there, except for Max, just because his dad's a cop.
Yeah. He won't make it very far out of the house.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh man. Well,
That was a fun trip though. We need to do that again.
yeah, we do. Probably I don't know where.
Oh, I mean, we can go down to Texas or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took a guy's trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just looking through my camera roll. You remember that? Were you here for this? I don't know, but I'll play it on this as well.
I was there.
I
for
like how
that.
you got like 2 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you got 3 feet.
like
of
3 feet of air that time.
You got like 3 feet of air that time. Can I try it really quick?
Yeah, that was a good day.
Oh man.
That was one of my. That's what I do a lot for fun.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for this one?
Yeah, I'm ready. What you got?
Oh no.
I would like to say I do have an evil twin brother, and I think that's who that was.
Oh,
in that
dude.
specific
Oh, do you
video.
now?
I sent him there instead of me. I was at home sleeping.
Yeah, it sounds
That's
more
my
like you.
Evil.
Because I could never see you doing that.
Yeah, that's
not
my,
Tyler.
That's my
Yeah?
evil twin.
I finally found one from
His name's Tom.
Oh, you found one from Louisiana?
Louisiana.
Oh, this ought to be good. Bit of a Queen guy, if you can't tell from that video. Bit of a Queen fanatic, I guess you could say.
And here's probably one of your best moments so far.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I like babies.
Oh, this is when he cried in it.
Yeah, I teared up a bit.
That's our other real good buddy's kid.
You know, I like that picture, but my hair looked terrible.
Well, you gotta remember we just got off of a
We just
12-hour
got done driving for
drive.
12 hours,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was a long day.
Yeah,
We convinced Tyler that
Yeah,
he was.
and-
We convinced Tyler that
He was
asleep the whole time.
I seriously thought we were down here, and we were down in Louisiana, and we were driving down this road, and
We were almost there.
it was tall, lanky pines and swamp on both sides of this road,
Yeah.
and there was sharp curves everywhere. We was getting down there, and I am very, very tired. We'd been on the road since 8 or 9 that morning. It was 11
Yeah.
o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was almost midnight, and we were driving, and I was sitting there, and I was tired, and Justin tells me and Max from the back, they're like, dude, wake up. I was like, what? And they're like, dude, wake up. And they start shaking me and tapping me. They're like, wake up, you're about to wreck. Wake up, wake up, wake up. They start yelling and screaming. And I don't know what is going on. And they actually had me believe that I was asleep.
He was freaking
I
out.
was. Like, at a couple times, I thought that I actually was asleep. I was ready to wake up. I didn't know.
Was it good on our part? Because we cried.
No, but it was funny.
I didn't know if I was going to wake up in heaven, hell, or if I was going to wake up just in the back seat of my truck and you guys driving, and it'd be like an hour into the trip. I mean, either one. I mean, I thought I was having a nightmare. It was bad.
It was.
It was really bad, but it was funny
fantastic.
though. We got there.
We did.
We got there.
And the drive home, we stopped at the Church's Chicken.
Oh my
The
gosh.
The Church's Chicken.
I'm gonna have to
Oh.
cut this one out if we do this. I don't know if this will make it through.
Y'all say racism isn't real. Let me tell you.
We go. So comes walking in 2.5 white boys. Wait,
where were we? What state were we in?
2.5 white
I
boys.
was like, what?
Wait.
We're down in Mississippi. 2.5 white boys walk into this freaking chicken joint.
Ghetto Mississippi place you could be in.
And if we did not experience white privilege down there, I don't know what you would call it. We were definitely the underdogs in this place.
They looked at us like we were fresh pieces of meat.
They did everything but surround us in this place.
Yeah.
Well, there was also a prison down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was. We're like, man, we gotta get out of here. We didn't even eat in the parking lot.
No, we did not. We ate.
We ate on the road.
Yeah, we got back on the road.
It was good chicken, but
Oh yeah, it was
good
good chicken. It was good chicken.
Good chicken.
But yeah, we
like,
got
even the workers looked at us bad.
I know, and it's like I think we're in the wrong place.
We stopped in the wrong area.
I don't think we belong right here. And yeah, we definitely ate. We got in the truck and left.
Yeah.
We skedaddled.
It was
Very
a little
quick.
scary.
well, I know one story, and I know you weren't there for this, Justin, but I got to bring it up because since we're talking about restaurants and everything.
This ought to be good. I don't know what it's gonna be, but
This is the Hooters.
Yeah. I think it was like a month after Beasley's birthday.
I'm
And
starting to realize this isn't a podcast. This is just a roast at this point.
we're at,
Talk about more stuff after this.
yeah, we're sitting there, and waitress comes up. Hey, want your drinks? And we're all going around, and Beasley is the last one to ask for his drink. He goes, he just turned 21, so he's on fire to get alcohol because he knows he can do it. So he goes, yeah, but he's acting all cool. He's like, yeah, I want a Bud Light. It's like, all right, well, let me see your ID. And, he's being all cool and takes it out of us. He's smiling at us, like looking away, like looking at us, giving it to her. And she looks at it, she goes, I can't get it. And just the sheer drop in his emotion. It's just like,
He's so sad.
what? And she goes, yeah, it's expired. So this man has been driving his truck with expired license
That's right.
a month.
Truck, semi, everything else with an expired license for like a week.
Oh, man.
I had an expired license for. Well, it's because mine got suspended that one time. Got that fixed, and then when my license expired, I went like 2 weeks before I got it.
You didn't. But did you know that they expired after your
did.
birthday? He didn't.
I did. I just didn't want to go to.
And then whenever he went to go get it, this is the picture that he came with.
So that's Tyler's license photo.
That is 100% on my license for 4 years?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, man.
And the next one will just be better.
That's fantastic.
I mean, as long as you don't show your teeth, you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Oh, it's
one
fantastic.
more memory I've got a video of.
Okay.
And I don't know, and you won't know this because we were calling Daughtery with this.
I feel like we're filming an episode of Ridiculousness right now. So I kind of like it.
When they say this, I'm gonna say, no way, and then hang up.
I probably closed already.
Probably.
He's calling the hammer.
Hello, you have reached Isaacs and Isaacs After Hours phone. It is answered 7 days per week, 24 hours per day. Please leave a voicemail with your name, phone number with area code, and a reason for your call. Someone will return your call as soon as we become available. Thank you, and have a great day.
He's sitting there listening to it.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Well, daggone, man, I'm gonna call and say, man, it's the hammer, man. You say, man, Isaac's got a hammer.
I was so upset because There are billboards everywhere that say, call the Hammer. So I was fully expecting
Oh, yeah.
for them to answer the phone and say, you've reached the Hammer. But instead they say, you've reached Isaacs and Isaacs. And I was so depressed over that. You can see in the video just how upset I was whenever they said Isaacs and Isaacs and not the Hammer. So that's kind of what I was explaining to them when I left the voice message, that I was expecting it to be the Hammer and not Isaacs and Isaacs.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm going to rant about my dogs.
Oh, yeah,
That's all
so
really good.
we do rants.
We do a rant section.
It's actually like your podcast. What was it? Is it an event or something like that?
Yeah, we do like a little rant session
Okay.
on every episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
did we plug that in? Because I think we got too carried away with TikTok. But Beasley's also got a podcast called Beers in the Shop. You can actually find that everywhere.
It's good,
unlike
it's
us,
That's on all the major,
Spotify, and
iTunes,
iTunes.
and
Yeah.
there's a few episodes on YouTube.
Yeah.
Some of our few first
I'll-
ones, but
Yeah, I'll post that down in the description. The YouTube videos, I don't think I can do the...
there's only like 4 of them. So
Yeah,
But at least it leads you to it.
yeah.
You can find out what Tyler's dream job is.
Yes!
going all that again.
Not going to spoil nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
Pretty funny. You guys need to go to it. Beers in the Shop from any of the major streaming. So
Yeah, I do that one with 3 of my good buddies: Iowa Farmer Blake, Farm Boy Matt, and Jake from Grain Farm. It's always a pretty good time.
there you go.
I usually it's about the same thing. They just flame on me the whole time, so it all turns out pretty good.
Okay, so my rant. So I have 2 dogs. All right, you got Red and Cash. Cash is my big dog, my squirrel dog. Even though I don't really squirrel hunt, but he's a mountain cur. He's a squirrel dog. And I go out there and I'm letting him out to go potty. It was right before this podcast, and I have them both on leashes, and they're looking over at this telephone pole and barking. I'm like, "What are you barking for? Like, shut up! Don't bark." Well, then Cash takes off and like rips the thing out of my hand, and he runs over to this telephone pole, and he goes and he like trees it, like he gets up on it. He's looking up, and I'm like, what in the world? So Red runs over there, and Red's like sitting there growling, barking, and I'm like, what? And it was a squirrel. And I was like, you guys are gonna act
Good
like
dog.
this over a freaking squirrel? I'm like, get in the house. It was annoying. It made me mad.
Well, heck, if you want to, you bring him out. We'll go squirrel hunting.
Well, yeah, I know. I know, he needs to.
Sounds like good squirrel dog, though.
I mean, yeah, he
Yeah.
did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, I could see that getting annoying, though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's literally any time anything's alive around them, they do
They just
something.
constantly bark. They got that old... They bark like a hound dog, or...
Nah, just real
Just
deep.
Real deep, yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, just shut up. So that's my rant. My dog's
You
just
got
sleeping.
anything?
I'm going to have to think about it. You go ahead first, Max.
All right. Mine's kind of a little deep though, but at one point I guarantee what.
How great is this?
There was a post this week on a YouTuber I've watched for I would say at least 8 years now. He's been on for like 14, almost near the start of it.
Who is it?
It's like Drama Alert.
Okay.
But he's been on for 14 years, and he's just one of them that really catches my eye because he's one of them guys that don't care what he says, but he'll post it.
Right.
Well, this cancel culture that we have has finally caught up to him.
Oh, love
and-
cancel culture.
Not
Yeah.
surprised.
And so it's literally forcing him to retire here in January. So I just don't get why cancel culture is getting big all of a sudden. That it's going to take you out of your podcast. It's going to take us out of ours. Nothing is going to be fun anymore for the entertainment industry, and it's really going to lose everybody's freedom of speech and the freedom of creativity.
Yeah.
There are some things that need to be censored, but not everything. Everybody has to have their own opinion.
And there's an audience for everything.
There is an audience for everything.
Like,
you
if
don't
it's
like
not
it,
your
turn it
audience,
off.
Yeah, leave it alone. You're not the
That's
intended audience.
that's what we're doing right now. Like we obviously know that our audience don't like the nerd stuff. That's why we only got 32 views on the last episode. So we know not to do that
so
again.
we're not doing that again.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't please everybody, and that's the number one thing in the entertainment industry is that you cannot please everyone. So wherever this cancel culture is coming from, why it got so much power here in the last year is beyond me. But I don't like it, and it really needs to stop. Everybody needs to just calm down and let everybody do what they need to do.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's just a bunch of people in this world that are snowflakes. Like, get over yourself.
Yeah.
You know, my rant, can I kind of add on to what you said, Max?
Go ahead.
In a way. So, mine's kind of the same thing, but like on a TikTok standpoint. So, like, something that really bothers me is they're so soft when it comes to putting warnings over videos. And I recently got banned for 24 hours because I had a little 1-second clip of a deer. I'll keep this PG that I harvested last fall. And
Well, it
there's a
doesn't
little.
have to be that PG.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be that
You
PG.
can tell them.
So I got this deer, this nice looking doe last fall, and so I posted
at
like
the
a
end
little.
of the season after you spent countless hours not getting nothing.
Yeah. And so I had a little 1-second clip of it on this TikTok I posted, and I got banned for 24 hours for it. When you have other images of women and other things like that don't get banned, they get millions of views and likes.
Gutted? Like,
Was it gutted or was
No,
it
you
shot?
can't even see. I mean, it just looked like it was sleeping.
oh,
That don't make a bit of sense.
Exactly. It's just things
Animal
like that.
cruelty.
Is my biggest rant is things like that really make me mad. But I could start talking about how people drive, but that'll take forever. But I don't know. That's just one of my biggest rants. Is it's like they'll have a warning over something where you click watch anyway, and all it is like I saw this one video, and all it was a dairy farmer was showing how he has this automatic scraper for the cow crap
yeah.
to scrape the barn out. And it has a warning label over it saying that it might be,
Oh my
a
gosh.
bad view for some, viewer discretion is advised, skip or watch anyway. But I can flip through TikTok and see the nastiest pimple popping videos and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And that stuff grosses me out so
way
much I lose
nastier.
my appetite. And it'd be amazing if they would, put warnings over stuff that's actually nasty and at least give you a description of what it is. Caution, very nasty pimple pop. I'll skip it. I won't watch it. But if,
But then if people do want to see it, they can watch it.
Yeah, exactly. You never know what they're going to block.
Yeah.
So that kind of gives me a question. I guess we can ask later, but have you ever ran over like a deer or anything in a cornfield while you're doing harvesting?
Me personally, no. I've gotten a few squirrels and rabbits, but
So we might have like rabbit guts in our corn.
I mean, yeah,
Mama,
Hopefully
what's
they watch
this?
yeah.
Hey,
and
honey,
all.
you're just lucky.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of people that
Look,
will.
it's a rabbit's foot, Ma.
By the time that even gets to a consumer, I mean, you'd never know it was even there. It's
right.
90% of the time, it's gone by then anyway.
Corn tastes
but-
weird. Wonder why.
But,
Slaughtering a deer.
There are times when deer do get pulled into a combine, which is I've never had it happen to me. I've had it come
Not
close,
yet.
but not
Come
yet.
close.
Yeah. But I've seen pictures of it and stuff. But yeah, it's animals are you do get pretty close to them with farm equipment. They're not scared of farm equipment, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
They're probably used to it.
That's what it is. They don't feel through. They've never been
So
threatened.
they're
by
not
them
scared of
before.
that, but when my tiny cruise comes running up this hill, a deer wants to pop out in the middle of the day road, even though he's got 40 acres of woods.
You would think they'd learn that the road is a bad place for them to be.
Yeah, you'd think.
I've seen a few smart ones look, before running out. But
Yeah,
I mean,
but a
you
lot
know,
of them don't.
yeah. I mean, I
I've
guess
never hit a deer.
I have. I've
You
hit
have?
one.
You did?
Yeah,
Where's it at?
right in front of my house.
Oh, really?
I was about to pull I nicked it a little bit. I mean,
Oh,
I
nothing bad.
I didn't even hurt my truck.
I've nicked one and didn't do any damage to the car, but
I mean,
barely.
A car? Like
not
a car?
okay. I don't. It was a rental, and it.
Oh.
Well, because I saw
Is
a
that,
deer.
is that when you tried giving your car a drink of water?
This is when my truck
Try
was
taking
getting
that
worked on.
shortcut to the IHOP.
But I saw a doe.
Denny's.
It was Denny's, yeah, that's what it was.
I saw a doe walk across the road. I was like, oh, maybe I should turn my brights on. And as soon as I turned the brights on, I mean, the biggest buck that you would have seen comes running out, and I hit it. I hit the brakes, and I guess I hit its back foot just to knock it down. And I was like, oh, no. So, me being stupid I am, I get out. And I'm like, I'm worried about the car because it's not mine.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm not thinking, oh man, this thing could get up and just impale me because it was at least a 12-pointer.
Dang.
No, yeah, it was that big.
It was
dude.
a good looking deer then.
Yeah. And but it got up and ran off. But I was just like,
Shoot, go
but,
get,
but
go
nothing.
get it
No
mounted
harm
like
was
you
to
shot
the
it.
car.
Yeah.
No
He would
harm
do
was to
that.
the car.
He'd be the one to do it.
Look at this buck I got.
It really is crazy though. You see, sometimes a deer will total a car and just get up and walk on.
Yeah, I mean
Kinda
they're
crazy.
resilient. They're resilient animals.
Yeah, they really are.
I do have one more thing that I want to rant about.
Go ahead.
And actually, it proceeds to farming as well, I guess,
Okay.
in some kind of way. I want to be precise on it whenever I say it, though. So I want to. Okay, here it is. PETA. PETA, sure. Says bullpen is insensitive to
jeez.
cows and wants MLB to rename to Arm Barn.
Arm barn. They realize bullpen
That is the stupidest thing.
I mean, that's not just for baseball. Like bullpens are everywhere. Like people call a lot of big
Bull
areas.
really thinks? Do they really think cattle are offended by that? They don't even know what they're.
Yeah, that's
They
the
don't
thing.
even know what they're called.
I have never bitten into a hamburger saying, "Oh my gosh, this thing really felt insensitive or depressed." No,
Yeah.
no,
This
they
cow
don't
was
care.
sad.
I can assure you that cows. I mean, sure, there are instances where they do get abused, but 99.9% of animals are 100% happy and taken care of.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what they're put on this earth for.
yeah.
They really are. And
And like
Arm Barn. I mean, they
Yeah.
couldn't have come up with something better than Arm
that
Barn.
just sounds stupid. You know what I mean?
It's-
Like, what bull is going to be offended by a name of something? Like,
Yeah.
what?
for something that it doesn't even watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, how is bullpen offensive even if they like it?
Exactly. Like,
Like, how would that be a
I
bad
mean, if somebody
thing?
had something called a Tyler pin, I wouldn't be offended.
No.
Oh my, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's not like it's not like they're beating
Peekaboo.
women in there calling it a Tyler barn.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. That'd be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just throwing baseballs. Chill
Yeah,
out.
I just saw, and me being a baseball fan, it just really upset me that here in 2021, this thing has been called a bullpen for over 100 years. I think it was like 125. It was like the first game. But
And you know what MLB ought to do? They ought to just laugh at PETA and just carry on with their business.
what does PETA stand for? People eat the animals? I don't know.
What does it? All I know is PETA is just the people who are like, you know, animal rights activists or something like that.
Yeah, it's
Just makes me want to go out and buy another pair of
People-
snakeskin boots or something.
this is a lot more words than four.
People-
for the ethical treatment of animals.
I mean, I can guarantee you 99.9% of animals are treated.
I guarantee you
Ethically, yeah.
99.9 of them people eat them animals without...
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm vegan.
I mean, it comes down to it. If you're vegan, you're just literally eating an animal's food. So it's
Yeah.
a
You're
no-win
killing them
situation.
either way.
It's literally a no-win situation. You might as
Wow.
well just do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I have no problem with vegans. You can sit right next to me and tell me you're vegan. I won't care.
Right.
I'm just gonna eat my meat.
I'm gonna eat it.
You eat your veggies. The best thing about this is you could literally block something out like that and not tell people what you blocked out.
Oh,
And let
oh,
people
yeah.
think.
if you listen to it, there's so much that I blocked out from me and him saying.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even notice.
Yeah.
Because I have that precise, like the program I use.
Yeah.
I think instead of editing that, cutting it out, I think you should just put a long bleep over it so
Yeah.
you still have Mike Tyler's reaction to it.
And I think you should put a long bleep over it.
So everybody's just wondering.
I mean, the only thing I would have left for Nerd Out would be the new Hulk movie that was announced.
Oh.
World at War.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna do World War Hulk.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. Oh, have you guys seen Squid Game?
Like
I saw
part
like
of the first episode.
I've seen
or
like 2 episodes. Yeah.
But you know, like
Yeah, I know the whole point of it.
the whole premise
Yeah.
of it. You think you could survive?
Oh! I wouldn't even try.
You just
Well,
die?
I mean, I think I could. I mean, I'd try, but first off, I would. If some dude came up to me and offered me money for a free game show like that, I'd be like, that sounds kind of sketchy.
Yeah, but you're
if
also
I was
not
thrown
that
into
far
it,
in debt.
yeah. But if I was just thrown into it, I'd be like, well, this sucks.
Yep. Red light.
Yep, red light. Well.
Shoot. Bye, guys.
I've got to fight.
You've got to fight.
Yes.
Okay.
So we do these fights on this.
Okay.
That I usually come up with.
Okay.
Which of these horror villains would have the best chance of surviving between fighting all of each other? Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger.
Oh, Freddy Krueger. I don't care who the rest
Pinhead.
of them are.
The Nun, Ghostface, Leatherface, Pennywise. Is that Samaria? Samara? I've never seen that movie.
I don't know.
And,
Is that
or
the Ring?
Jason.
Oh, Freddy Krueger all the
Pennywise.
way, baby.
You care to explain why?
Pennywise is an alien.
Okay, what's yours?
I'll tell you exactly why. Let me see that picture right quick. So here's what happens is, see, you got Freddy here. He comes in your dreams and takes you out in your dreams. Every one of these people have to sleep at some point.
You don't know if
Jason
Pennywise
never
sleeps.
dreams.
Well,
They proved that in Jason versus Freddy. Who won that one? Jason.
Well, you know why? Because that's what the people wanted, okay? They didn't look at statistics, okay? Freddy has 3 claws, okay? Or 4. He has claws. And he has, like, 5 claws. And Freddy has
They
some
are
claws.
his fingers.
I just like Freddy the most, so Freddy's going to win.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I think Pennywise is winning.
Why? Was
I
an
don't know.
alien the only thing? Because
He's
you
an
know
alien.
he dies.
He's an alien.
He dies in the second one.
Yeah, but he's an alien. Who's gonna beat him?
Uh,
I'm thinking maybe the Nun. I haven't seen the Nun, but she looks terrifying.
yeah.
So about Pennywise.
I don't know. I'm going to say Michael Myers since he seems to have so many gosh darn movies that he
There's
supposedly
no
dies
way.
and comes back to life.
Fair enough.
All you have to do is just walk backwards and keep your eyes on him.
It'd either be that
Yeah.
or Jason.
And, you know, there's something about these
Jay-
shows.
Jason can get shot and shot. The only thing that he's got is water.
Yeah.
And a lot of these villains look like they haven't drank water in over 1,000 years.
Yeah.
You know, I really wish that once you killed them, they were dead. They couldn't come back in like 30 years.
Yeah.
60 years
That's
every time.
that's the thing
Let
with
the
the
movies
Pennywise
die.
movie.
Let 'em
Once you're
die.
dead,
Like
you're dead.
why was
Yeah.
the 7
it-
years such a big deal? That's
I
why I
don't know.
never got out.
I
of
don't
that.
know. Just kind of leave it. If they're dead, let them be dead.
Yeah, I mean,
But a lot of these movies I really haven't seen.
Yeah.
The Freddy versus Jason was the only actual one. I'm not allowed to watch horror movies, and there's a reason why. It's not because, and yeah, you're 21. It's not that. It's I tend to laugh at horror movies.
Yeah.
Dad had to turn on, Dad had Children of the Corn on the
Oh,
other day.
Children of the Corn is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that movie.
I started laughing, and Mom and Dad go, "Why are you laughing at?" Like, as soon as a kid jumps and cuts the guy's throat, I
Oh, yeah.
died laughing.
Yeah.
And Dad's like, "Why are you laughing at that?" I was like, "That's
it's so fake.
hilarious."
It's so cheesy.
Yeah.
And, like, if you watch the movie and put yourself in the mindset of when it was made and that kind of era, it's better.
but
But it's still cheesy.
well,
Yeah.
but here's the thing: it's for me, it's like any horror movie, I'm laughing at it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like The Conjuring, I've seen like bits and pieces. I had to stop watching because I was dying. I was laughing so hard. Brightburn, I almost.
I really liked Brightburn.
Brightburn, I almost had, Robert, my buddy Robert, actually told me I probably need to leave it. I didn't stop laughing because we were in the theater when we watched that.
I really liked
It was a good, yeah. But,
How great is this?
so you're going with Freddy. You're
Yep.
going with Pennywise.
Pennywise.
I'm going to go with Jason.
You really think Jason?
Well, I definitely know Jason would win between him and Freddy Krueger because it's already happened.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But Ghostface, I feel like would have the least chance because he's died in every it's literally a person with just that mask and killing people. It's just a serial killer.
Yeah.
It's not like an actual monster like Pinhead and the Nun. I don't know. Is Michael Myers considered a monster? Or is he an actual
he's a person?
Oh.
Yeah, he's a person. That's why Michael Myers sucks. That's why he'd be really easy to get away from.
Leatherface, though, dude. That's based off of a real person.
I don't want to deal with that crap. I don't want to deal with that crap at all. Man, it's terrifying.
That's a real thing. Like, that's considered a real person.
That's crazy.
All right.
Well,
do we have anything else we need to talk about?
No.
Other than Q&A, I mean, that's the only thing I've got left. You have anything for him?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I think we should tell the people, send us some questions you want us to answer.
Yeah.
And then we can do Q&A like that. And
Yeah.
we'll answer your questions.
Yeah. I also want to say I'm very, it really makes me happy when people say, hey, we watched it. Like what you were saying, they got mad that we didn't make it. It actually makes me feel good. Like last night, you were there, Bees. I mean, we had I had some people come up like, really liked your podcast. Like, what happened last week?
Yeah, you had people listen to him.
I was like, that actually makes me feel good.
It does. It does.
I had one guy said he loved number 3, which was Weston.
Oh,
he said he's watched it over 10 times.
Really?
Because he loves it so much. And I was like, awesome. So that's why I'm glad this is working.
I like doing it, yeah.
I like doing it. It's one of them things that I can throw out there. Like, you can throw anything out here.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Now, if we were a little more not PG, I think we would have a little bit more fun with it, but our audience would back off.
Yeah,
but that's the thing.
You always have an audience you have to pick and go after.
And that's us. We want to go after the family-friendly.
And like you guys were saying earlier, there's different audiences for everything.
Everything. There's an audience for everything.
Exactly.
And there's a humor. Everybody's got different humor.
Exactly.
Too. And
you can't please everyone.
And you know that. You have your TikTok. I guarantee you have different audiences for your TikTok, and you have a different audience for your podcast.
Definitely. There's definitely differences.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah.
I guarantee it because you're.
I'm
gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't watch our podcast, but I don't get on TikTok a lot, so I don't really know that much about your TikTok either. But
I try to keep my TikToks a little more family friendly ish.
Besides,
in a way. Yeah, but our podcast, we just kind of let everything fly.
Yeah, your podcast.
We're
is funny.
explicit for a reason.
Saying that, we really do appreciate our audience. You guys
really
are fantastic. It really makes my day. It makes me happy knowing that what we're doing
is actually worth doing.
It's making people happy.
Yeah, and that you guys actually sit down the time or take the time to listen to us for what? I guess the last 3 have been at like an hour.
Yeah, and this one's about to stop it.
Yeah, minus the editing, but yeah, I'm really glad that we're doing this. I go crazy sometimes because I'll be down in tow thinking about the things that we should have done, Beasley, in media class. I'll read you. We did Pioneer Pete versus Bigfoot. The only reason we did that, though, is because Beasley didn't know what to do for his project.
Yeah, that was...
And I just, because I think, the day after he said that, it was camo day for the football game.
Yeah.
And he comes in with his
ghillie suit.
I was like, and everybody goes, dude, you look more like Bigfoot.
Yeah, that kind of struck.
And that's what
we both looked at each other. We're like, huh.
And we're like, well, he's Pioneer Pete, Bigfoot. And I watched that now. For some reason, it was really cool back then. But I watch it now, I cringe so much.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
just the things we say.
Yeah.
The fight was no...
Which, I mean, that's kind of the whole point in it, though.
Yeah.
Kind of,
But the thing
cheesy.
is, what I liked about the second one, though, is I actually ended up punching you in the
Yes, you
face.
actually did hit me one time.
I couldn't see, and I was trying to, and you'll see, if you ever watch it, you'll see that, like, we don't know where we're at.
No, you can't see out of them.
Yeah,
At all.
we're literally swinging at the air.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be a side view, and we'll be like 4 feet, like, our fists be like 4 feet from each other.
Yeah, it's pretty funny in that
But
aspect.
everybody, you could see people in the camera, like,
People
actually,
are walking down the hallway like,
watch
what?
it.
'Cause we did not tell anybody we were doing it. We didn't close the hallway or anything.
Yeah.
Just teachers and students are just like, what?
But that's the thing too. Like everybody wanted it though. We did it
yeah.
as a
next
gag.
next episode. I felt like Dr. Dre up there.
Yeah.
Popping out in the next episode, man.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dr. Dre, he's gonna perform the halftime show and Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah, he is.
Oh well,
Funny he's
along with like 7 other rappers though.
Yeah,
Is
him,
Snoop gonna be
Kendrick
up there?
Lamar, Eminem, Snoop.
All right, I'll watch it if Snoop Dogg's up there.
I think that's it.
What about Toby
No,
Keith?
there's a girl up there.
Oh yeah, Mary J. Blige.
What about Toby Keith?
Probably not.
Dang.
Needs to be up there though.
It'd be nice.
Uh,
Well,
that's the thing is like this might actually be a good halftime show though. Other than the
might.
last.
Yeah.
Last Super Bowl was actually really good. I actually
Who
enjoyed
played
it.
in that one?
The guy that plays
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd, yeah.
The
Oh,
Weeknd
yeah.
was really
I
good.
can't feel my face when I'm with you.
I liked his. It was good.
Yeah, it's alright.
But the one before that was
The
awful.
J-Lo Shakira one.
Yeah, that was just stupid.
I liked the Lady Gaga one. I thought that one was pretty good.
Yeah, I'll tell you who I'd like to see up there. I would like to see like Morgan Wallen or like Hank Jr.
Hank Jr. How
Yeah,
has
that's
he
what I was
not
gonna say.
done
Kid
the
Rock
halftime
and Hank
show?
Jr.
Luke
would be a
Combs up
great
there or
one.
something, or
Yeah.
Kid Rock, like somebody like that.
Oh, yeah.
Just a country singer in general. There hasn't been one up there in I don't know how long.
No, I don't even know when the last
All
one
that I
was.
remember.
I got a question for you now.
Okay, ask away. I got an answer, I think. Hopefully.
Who would win in a fist fight?
Okay.
Hank Williams Jr.
Hank Jr.
or Waylon Jennings?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Waylon.
now you're gonna think
Oh, Waylon.
Well,
this is gonna cause something on the internet.
I mean, if I'm going to be completely honest, if they were well, here's the next question.
Are they
Is-
both drunk?
Wait,
Yes.
is Hank drunk and is Waylon high?
Yes.
If Hank's drunk and Waylon's high, then Hank's winning.
Okay. What if not?
If they're both drunk, then Waylon's winning.
What if they're both sober?
If they're both sober, I'm gonna have to go. I just feel like Waylon is a little faster. I think Waylon would win.
Really?
I just feel like Waylon would win.
Yeah, I think it's Waylon. I do.
But then again, Hank Jr. also fell off the face of a mountain and almost died, so he could take a pretty good hit. I think
Yeah.
stamina-wise, I think Hank will take some hits, obviously.
yeah.
So I don't know. The more I think about it, I think the energy. I don't know. Hank Jr. might get that.
I'm just gonna go ahead and fire off on you on some of these now.
Let's just keep them coming. If I had to pick, man.
Let's do all of them sober for right
Okay,
after
okay,
this.
okay.
Go ahead. What do you think?
Hank Jr.
Okay.
Okay.
Just as he can take a hit.
Jason Aldean
Okay.
or Toby Keith.
Oh my gosh. I mean, Jason is
He's a
Jason
big boy.
Aldean's a big boy. And so
Yeah.
Toby Keith's a big boy. But I mean, I feel like music wise, like Toby Keith has that kind of that passion to
yeah.
hit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, like his music, like Jason Aldean's music has that passion to makes you want to throw your truck in 4-wheel drive and, pick up, go pick your baby up and
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
go burn down the town. But Toby Keith is straight up talking about, taking a whole helicopter load of U.S. Marines over to Iraq and taking care of business kind of music.
Yeah.
So Toby Keith's going to win that one no matter what.
I think that's pretty good. Pretty easy.
Yeah, I think I got Toby Keith on that one.
Okay. In a fist fight.
Okay, fist fight.
Carrie Underwood.
Oh, geez, man. This ain't going to be no fist fight. This is going to turn into a TV
Yeah.
show.
Or Miranda Lambert.
Oh, Miranda Lambert's gonna win.
Oh, she would ruin her.
Oh, whatever.
Carrie Underwood would get one good kick into her face, but then
Then
Miranda Lambert's just gonna. Yeah, I mean, she literally murders somebody in every one of her songs, basically. So I mean, yeah, she's gonna take Carrie out. Carrie's face is gonna be rearranged again.
Dolly Parton or Reba?
Reba.
Reba's gonna win.
I'd be scared.
Now, what about
of
music-wise?
Reba. Yeah. Reba. Sorry, Dolly.
I hear it both ways, believe it or not. But
Dolly,
I would say Reba, too.
Dolly, if you hear this, I apologize, but Reba's
No,
gonna win.
you ain't apologizing. You don't.
No, I'm
you
not.
ain't sorry.
Sorry. No.
Reba terrifies me. Reba would beat me up.
I'd be scared of her.
Easy.
Yeah, I'd be scared of her.
Blake Shelton.
Okay.
Who would be a good one with Blake Shelton?
I don't know.
Chris Stapleton?
Ooh.
Or Luke Combs?
Okay.
Which one do you think would be?
Luke Combs and Blake Shelton.
Yeah, Luke Combs or Blake Shelton in a fist fight and musical.
Blake Shelton.
You know,
I think
in
both
what?
ways.
In
Fist fight.
Really?
Yes,
Oh, man.
100%.
Luke
I
Combs is a
think
big boy.
Luke Combs
Is a big boy, but I mean, Blake Shelton obviously has proved that he's a tough son of a gun.
Yeah, he is.
And Luke Combs has proved himself to be a soft-hearted kid. So
That's true. That's true.
Look at experience-wise. I mean, the dude is married to that one chickie off The Voice. I mean, of course he can. He was married to Miranda Lambert and didn't get killed after the divorce.
Yeah,
Obviously, he's tough. I mean, you know, if you can survive being married to Miranda Lambert and her not, like, murder you in your sleep, I mean, you know how crazy she is from her songs. If he survived that, he'll survive anything. That dude, Blake Shelton could survive a nuclear attack. He's like a possum, man. He's immune to, radiation. He could walk up to Chernobyl right now and spit on it, and Chernobyl would just, like, be back to normal.
He'd cry.
He's almost as cool as Chuck Norris.
Almost.
Luke Bryan or Brentley Gilbert?
Brentley Gilbert is going to murder him.
Luke Bryant needs to stop making music.
Or go back to what he used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brentley Gilbert, if he's anything like he seems to be, I wouldn't make him mad. I'd want him to be my best friend.
Yeah.
Alan Jackson or Charlie Daniels?
Oh, man. Sorry, Alan Jackson, but Charlie Daniels is just going to whoop you.
It.
What about music-wise?
Oh!
All right, I'll tell you what. I've heard a lot from Alan Jackson about a Chattahoochee, but, I mean, have you ever listened to Charlie Daniels
Long-haired country boy?
play that fiddle?
Oh,
Gosh.
Gone too soon.
Yes, gone too soon. That fiddle's powerful. I mean, he literally stared the devil in the eyes and said, "Get out of my town. I play the fiddle better than you. You can't." I mean, Alan Jackson.
Yeah, because
Alan Jackson.
He actually got the devil to be featured in that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually Satan himself playing the violin.
Yeah. That's what it is. I mean, and literally, Alan Jackson is just singing about chilling out in the water on the Chattahoochee while Charlie Daniels was down there doing God's work.
Tussling.
You know who Eric Church is, right?
Well, yeah, I know who Eric Church is.
Eric Church or Jake Owen?
Jake Owen ain't got crap on Eric Church. I like his music. Music-wise, I think Eric's still got Jake on that one, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Personally, just my music taste-wise. That dude's having a record year every year.
I'm trying to find one for John Party.
At this point,
Morgan Wallen.
And
or
John Party.
in a fist fight.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm just gonna have to go with fist fight wise. John Party.
Yeah.
I think he's got the height. On Morgan.
Oh yeah.
He's more fit too.
Yeah, he's very. I mean, I got my socks on, so I have to say this. John Party's a very good-looking man, and he looks pretty stout. He looks like he'd hit somebody, knock him out. Music-wise, Morgan, though.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
what you would say. All right. Dierks Bentley or Riley Green?
Riley Green's gonna beat up Dierks Bentley, but Dierks Bentley music is a little.
I agree.
I
Really?
like older Dierks Bentley a lot better than I do Riley Green.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Riley Green guy.
I am a little bit, just a little.
I really
bit, not a
like.
lot. When She Comes Home Tonight is a good
That's
song.
a good one. But I used to really like Grandpa's Never Died.
Yeah, oh, I love that song.
Well,
That song.
I did until somebody pointed it out to me and said this song is the most pandering song.
It's the same thing.
They're
over
like
and
he
over.
literally just says the most country things he could think of and be
literally is,
like,
but
I miss when my truck was
it is
nice.
literally the biggest definition of a repetitive country song.
Yeah, but it's just still pretty good.
The only added part is I wish Grandpa's never died.
Right.
So, I mean, that's about the only thing that sets it apart differently.
Yeah, it's a decent song. It's just very pandering.
Yeah.
If you want to raise that up, you don't.
Oh, I'm actually pretty comfortable like
Okay,
this.
I didn't know you.
It makes me feel like I'm empowered over the microphone.
The microphone's not in charge of you.
Yeah, I'm in charge of it.
Trace Atkins
He's been shot. I know he's winning no matter what.
or Rodney Atkins.
You don't have to go with Trace. I mean,
Oh, really?
I mean, the dude's been shot. His ex-wife literally shot him in the chest, and he brushed it off.
Now, are those two related?
I don't think so. No.
No.
Okay. You're like always. Oh, Tim McGraw.
Okay.
Keith Urban.
Yeah, sure. Let's do
Tim
that.
McGraw or Keith Urban?
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
I don't even think I have to answer this. I mean,
Okay, well then, all right. Then let me
I was
get
throwing
back.
Keith Urban as a joke.
yeah.
Or Tim McGraw or Randy Houser.
Tim McGraw.
Really?
Have you seen him without a shirt on?
No. I haven't seen any of these people without a shirt on.
That dude's stout, man.
Is
He's
he?
tall too. Yeah. He looks like he's been working out every day of his life. He's like 60.
Yeah. All right, all
Randy
right,
ain't
all
gonna have
right,
nothing
all
on
right.
there.
Yeah, let's hear
Alright,
what
alright.
you got.
Tim McGraw or King George?
Oh, George Jones, or not George. George Strait is going
I was
to
about to say George Strait
demolish.
or
George all the way on that. He's the king.
Yeah,
George
yeah, he
Strait.
is.
or Kenny Rogers. Oh,
Kenny Rogers has a beard. So obviously, sorry, King George, but beard's always going to win over a smooth head. you could put Stone Cold Steve Austin up next to Max, and if Max had a beard, I'd pick Max any day. If Stone Cold Steve Austin didn't have a goatee, I'd put Max up every single time. Bro, when you can't hit
The
a man.
Rock versus Max with a beard.
yeah.
If Max has a beard, The
Yeah.
Rock's going down. Rock ain't got nothing on him. Why do you think I have a beard? Freedom, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Craig
Yeah.
Morgan or Justin Moore?
Justin Moore.
Really?
Of course. I mean, he's like half his age,
Yeah.
and he seems like he's he's half his age and half his size. But
Yeah.
then again, I just feel like he's been in a lot of fights in his day.
Plugged in? Is that plugged in?
We haven't been recording this whole time.
No,
we
we.
haven't. Can you believe it?
Yeah, it's plugged in.
Well, I think we could probably call that a good.
All right.
We're getting pretty late here. Tyler, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for letting me join.
You
I'll
go ahead and plug in yourself while I'm trying to figure this out.
Tell them where they can find you.
you can find me on TikTok or Instagram, farmer_bees. You can also find my other podcast, Beers in the Shop, mostly on Spotify, but all major accounts or whatever you want to call them. So that's where you can find me. And hopefully the boys will have me back on in a few weeks for maybe another episode. I really enjoyed it.
You're welcome
thank you
here
guys.
anytime, bud.
Appreciate you coming on.
Yep, no problem.
Good luck with the rest of your harvest, because I know you probably got 2 weeks, 3 weeks left.
At least. So we got about
Ooh.
800 acres left to go.
Which I have. While we're here, I'm if it's possible, I'd like to ride with you.
Well,
Get
of
a little-
course.
Get our first remote going.
Yep. Yeah.
Maybe I can drive it.
Yeah.
We don't know. No, you leave that alone. We're gonna figure that out once we get there.
All right, we'll figure it out. We'll get something
All
going.
Might possibly get to ride
Well,
a track.
thank y'all for listening.
Yep, thanks
You
for
guys
listening.
have a great week.
See ya.